Anonymous.
Sagittarius, what's poppin', y'all? Checking in with you guys to do your monthly for May monthly, however you want to put it. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because things can and will change based on the choice and decisions that you make. Please be aware that the choice and decisions that you do make can and will affect the people around you, so please use discernment. Also, I'm a blunt reader, so please don't take everything I say to the butt cheek. Make sure you guys check out the community board for everybody's gifts and talents and stuff of that nature. The list of services. Also, you can check my description box for a list of my services if you want to book with me as well. Also, too, make sure that you check all the placements in your chart. You watch, not just your sun, moon, and rising, if that's making sense. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get this shit started for you guys, you know what I'm saying? Give me some messages for Sagittarius in the month of May. What I need to know, what I need to see, and what I need to be aware of. Okay. Okay, plan and preparation for these upcoming changes. All good things come in threes, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle right now. It's a beautiful struggle. But all good things come in threes. You know what I'm saying? These changes that you are making, that you're in process of making, the changes that you're going through, it's leading you to a new beginning. You feel what I'm saying? You may be making a pit stop. It feels like moving. Excitement, moving up a level, leveling up. Yeah, leveling up, breaking free, 7 and 7. This is actually starting off pretty good, 7-7. Keep going. All good things are really going to come in threes. So it's like you'll be able to find your footing and your grounding yet again. It's like it's one thing in, something new opens. So it's like, do you have the focus and the discipline? I feel like this is more, do you have the discipline to really sit and go through this to get to the blessings that you want? You feel what I'm saying? It's like you pass your first test. This door is open. You pass your second test. Now this door is open. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep up the momentum, if that's making any sense. Okay. Remain calm. As quick as it comes, as easy as it can go. Things can go downhill. So, 7-7-8, 7-7-9. That still breaks it to another 7 though. So remain calm because, So this is going to be another part of your test about keeping your emotions in check. You're gonna learn as you go. You're gonna learn from your mistakes pretty much. Just don't beat yourself up about it because that can send you down a negative path. Like, as quick as it comes, as quick as it can go. Like I say, all good things come in threes, but depending on how your attitude is, it can cost you them 3 things too. So be careful how you deal with situations. Give me some messages for Sagittarius in the month of May. What do you know? What do you see? What do you be aware of? The month of May. Love messages, spiritual messages. Career, finances. It still goes back to what I was saying. As quick as it comes, as quick as it can go. No expectation leads to no disappointments. So, toil and labor. So in the same sense, like, you need to snap out of like whatever this is. like you're gifted and you're protected. So it's like, why are you not, you forgetting who you are, the official person. You make things happen. You call the shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, who put this together? 22, the builder, master builder. You know what I'm saying? 4. You know what I'm saying? They're good at structure and foundation. Put in a whole lot of work and effort to become this. You know what I'm saying? Look, 2, 2, 2, 2. This would be a good time if I break all that down. Because that would be 11 and 2, 2, 2, 2. That would be like, you know, this would be a good time for you to work on your manifestations. Like, make the system work for you. Don't work for the system, if that's making any sense. You know what I'm saying? Gifts in reverse. You may feel like you not really able to make any progress, like you done lost your win. It's not that. It's just that you're not remembering who you are. Part of your gift is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, Batman or Superman ain't finna walk into their costume and forget that they're Batman or Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know for a fact it's like they have a job to do. You got to remember who the fuck you are with this official person. And it's like something's gonna wake your game up. That's just this reason why it's like, in a safe sense, if you're in survival mode, like, it don't mean stay in it. It's more of learning when to balance that out. So basically, I can see where this would be like learning from your mistakes. With this gift in reverse, you may feel like you didn't appreciate your gift in a sense. Unexpected income in reverse. No expectation leads to no disappointment. Yeah, that wasn't finna come up off of that. The gift. This was bullshit. Whatever somebody gave you, there were strings attached to this. That's what the problem is. Unexpected income, loss of that. But this still results back down. Boils down to you being the official person. Or this toil and labor in the same sense. This could be somebody trying to control somebody and taking credit for one's work. Gifts unappreciated. So you may be feeling unappreciated as well. Somebody may have been making money off of you. This is you staying up countless hours just for somebody to sit here and take your credit. Yeah, like something's off with this. They were trying to block you from something. We're gonna see. Unexpected income. Yeah, somebody got too greedy out here. Visualize healing at the bottom of the deck. Seek the symbols and decipher their meaning. In the same sense, like I was saying earlier, something feels off, something felt off, you can feel it too. You should become very curious about that. Look how this cat looks. In the same sense, I kind of feel like if you have kids around you, these are your protective guides, you feel what I'm saying? Like they're a part of you in some way. Because I feel like you put on a friendly face when you need to get something done. And these may be symbols in the same sense, like your kid's trying to warn you or someone trying to warn you, like something happens, like the phone may keep going off or, you know, the car won't start or whatever, like traffic happens, something basically is protecting you and you're like, what the fuck, you're getting frustrated, you feel what I'm saying? Like I say, it's like, you're gonna have to really be patient with this too. Because like in the same sense, like your gifts are on the line too. If you're feeling like you've lost your gift, you've lost touch, this has a lot to do with being impatient. A new door is opening. Step over the threshold. You gotta stop thinking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this goes back to the why. Instead of asking why me, ask what's next. A new door is not opening. Like, there is going to be new opportunities coming. You just got to stop thinking like that. This will block your gifts, and you could lose some type of income because of some type of negative thinking. So don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, life ain't easy. If it was, we wouldn't appreciate it. We wouldn't appreciate the lessons that we've learned from life, where life kicked our ass and shit, where we had to actually boot up and really put our foot down. You know what I'm saying? Where we had to actually put our foot down, confront our polarity opposite polarity, excuse me. We had to confront our demons, pretty much. There comes a point in time when you have to. It's like you're gonna have to nut up, pretty much, or you telling somebody that they gonna have to nut up. Share your wisdom with others. Shine your light. So this goes back to like kind of being prideful. Like, if you need help, speak up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there may be, like I say, especially if you're moving way too fast, there is some type of clue out here that somebody can give you. If you can find some trusted individual or individuals, you feel what I'm saying, to help you through these situations. Like, you never know what you may learn from it, okay? Share your wisdom, share your light. You know what I'm saying? You may receive some type of news that's going to help you retrieve these gifts, because these are blocked right now. These blessings are blocked right now, or there's something with strings attached to it that'll cause you to lose it anyway. So don't get desperate. If you get desperate, you'll take anything. Stand for nothing, fall for everything, and you end up losing everything. It's like, yeah, I won't say that one. Explore other realms. You're not willing to explore other avenues. You feel what I'm saying? Like, forget the tried and true. You know what I'm saying? It's time to adapt and learn new ways, especially like if you're in new territory. Not everything's going to work the same way. Things change, people change. These birds sitting here constantly like flying in the same circle, you know what I'm saying? Missing the point. Sacred journey in reverse. This is still trying to include others. This has a lot to do with you being vulnerable. Yeah. Sacred journey. This is where I feel like somebody may be using something against you, your vulnerable side against you. It's like leverage, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but what's done in the dark will eventually come to light. Like I say, all good things come in threes just as much as all bad things come in threes. So, something happens, you feel what I'm saying? Love with an open heart. You ain't got to feel no compassion for what's going to happen to these people that got over. This is still part of your test, though, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to continue to learn the same lessons that you learned in the past, in the previous life? Are you going to still continue to learn the same lessons that you went through? You know what I'm saying? Basically, are these demons going to continue to keep following you? You need to address the elephant in the room, you know what I'm saying? Just not loving with an open heart. Like, feeling like people are going to constantly get over on you and cutting corners, things of that nature. That's going to slow you down. It's going to trip you up. Be courageous. Truth conquers all. Like I say, you got to nut up. You really going to have to nut up, B. Visualize healing. You're not wrong. This looks like a staff in this person's hand. And look, it's kind of glowing, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're very smart, you're very intuitive. You have a long way to go. You can paint your own picture. Like, look how beautiful this is back up here. This kind of looks like it would be a paintbrush in the same sense, too. That's what it does look kind of like a paintbrush, but, you know, considering that the bird's white, too, but still, like, you paint your own reality, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And you'll arise from the ashes of despair. So basically, paint your own reality. and get out of this funk. Yeah, this ain't over. This ain't the end. No, you gotta keep it going, keep pushing. You feel what I'm saying? Want them to seek the symbols, decipher the meaning. Warning, warning, warning. Warning. Be cool. Like, don't overreact. Like I say, this is a test. You're about to fall out. You know what I'm saying? You may be falling out with people close to you in the month of May and not giving no fucks about it. Warning. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Pay attention to the signs. Don't get frustrated. Don't get upset. This is what I'm saying. Like, slow down. Really pay attention, analyze some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Something's definitely off with some type of offer. You know what I'm saying? Or what somebody's trying to do. Something that somebody's trying to offer you. I have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You need to be careful. I feel like, in the same sense, water and fire, like temperatures are rising pretty much, so you need to be careful. This is like desperate, so be careful. One of this, a new door is opening. Shit. Ace of Wands. Yeah, stop thinking so negative, because you're really creating this reality, and you're giving birth to this negative outcome. That's the reason why. Like, you understand like how strong your tongue is, okay? Powerful manifester. Like, you're creating your own reality, and now you're creating all bad ones. Self-sabotaging behavior at the bottom of the deck. Cut that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can betray yourself by thinking this way. Stay inspired. Keep the fire lit. If you, in the same sense, if you think, okay, yeah, if you think that there is no opportunity, then you fucking create one with this Ace of Wands. You know what I'm saying? You change the narrative of that. Instead of you swallowing the sword, you back away from the sword. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling yourself that. Like, change your mind on that. One of this confront your opposite polarity. Knight of Swords. Planning to take action. Yeah, this is actually speaking up, speaking your mind, actually following through. Here goes that warning yet again. You speaking your truth. Like I say, you are going to fall out with some people, even if it is close to you. It is what it is. Clear communication. Okay? People are just not going to understand. I kind of feel like what's understood ain't got to be explained. We all grown. You know what the fuck you doing. The moon card in reverse. I'm no longer brainwashed by this shit. I'm no longer sitting here offering love to you because, like, you don't appreciate it. This is like finally taking charge after you confront your fears. After you realize, remember who you are. That's why I said, you that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, keep telling yourself that. You got to remember who you are. You know what I'm saying? The game never changes. It's the people that's in it. You feel what I'm saying? With every new level comes a new devil. So you can't necessarily be out here on some friendly shit. For example, like, I lived in Tennessee for the first half of my life, and I moved to California. You know, I wasn't just open and friendly just as much as the next person wasn't open and friendly. But in the same sense, like, as you go along, you get to learn and figure things out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I was the aggressor or anything like that. What I'm saying is that it takes a minute to adjust to a new environment. So I may have came off as like antisocial, whatever the case is, and I'm looking at it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just mainly like checking the vibe and understanding, like, this situation is completely different from what I'm at now. Like, there's a whole new set of rules. Kind of like when horror movies like change directors or whatever, or they continue this shit on. Like they say to Scream, like it's a new city, same set of rules or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Same shit in a different city, New York, right? One of us shine your wisdom with others. Yeah, there's a new set of rules. You need to figure that shit out. This could land you into some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, keeping this shit to yourself, it can work against you. Tower moment. Withholding information can work against you. Tower, upheaval. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help, especially if you experience a tower moment. This is also somebody who's trapped by their own lies too. And that shit finally bit them in the ass. They fell on their own sword. They fell on a series of swords. I feel like this is a series of lies. With the things that you know, the things that you found out, yeah. Why don't this explore other realms, not? You smell bullshit. There's no need of you sitting here keep going through it, you feel what I'm saying? This is a coward, you know what I'm saying? Someone who doesn't follow through with their words or none of that bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? They're only after money. So like, access denied completely. No apologies, you can't help me, this, that, and the third. Like, y'all some crooked motherfuckers. And these people will pull like heartstrings with you as well and try to get close to you. All of this is about money, some type of financial stability. It's like, how can I take your money and put it in my pocket, pretty much. This is basically somebody trying to swindle you out your shit. Start telling people that you have less than what you already have. Yeah, start telling people that you have less than what you already have, especially in regards to money. Because it's like people are either spending it for you or they already have some shit orchestrated. One on this sacred journey in reverse. Currently, you're trying to figure this shit out. Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not invest? Just definitely going back and forth. Sacred journey pilgrimage. So it's like basically like going off your track. This feels wrong to you, don't it? This is like willing to take anything. Don't become desperate. You're gonna fuck up your journey by sitting here taking any and everything. Don't become so desperate. Explore your options. You see what I'm saying? It's like this, I kind of feel like this may be you, like needing anything, but it's like there's still 5 more pentacles back here. Deny a couple of them. You know, don't go with the first thing that sounds good. Because if you see like this one looks smaller and they just get bigger in a sense. You know what I mean? Be careful with that. Do your research. Rushing only hurts you. One on this love with an open heart. It's telling you to close your heart for the simple fact that that's what's going to get you in a fucked up position. Give that shit up. Let that go. Stop trying to repaint the picture of people. Like, if they showed you their true colors, and let it be. Love people at a distance if that's the case. But it's like access denied completely. You double in reverse. Yeah. You pretty much freeing yourself. You learn how to protect your heart. You're not finna sit here and put up with all these different struggles. You feel what I'm saying? You freed yourself from that. That's passing your test now. It's just a matter of like knowing what you need to do next. Is like, you already know. It's just, are you willing to like step up and actually take that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, is that fire actually lit up under your ass to where you can go make this happen? Because I kind of feel like, you know, whatever this is, you already seen it. Like, there was no looking back to begin with. So at this point, it's like, are you actually going to follow through? Because it's like this King of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who's like lit and talking, basically. And they're very confident when they had enough drinks. But in the same sense, like, they sober up, they don't want to go anywhere. It sound good, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody wanting to, you know, somebody who wants to be loved, you know what I'm saying? So they'll tell anybody anything. This is a good salesman out here. They made you feel, you know what I'm saying? They made you feel these bullshit, feel these lies, you feel what I'm saying? When it comes to standing up for oneself, this person may not have a backbone. This person likes to hide in the shadows, and this person's like being forced not to, in the same sense. One of us, be courageous. Judgment in reverse. Stop seeing the good in people. Stop trying to repaint these pictures, you know what I'm saying? You miss all type of opportunities by giving other people chances. This is like sacrifices as well. You sacrifice a lot for a bunch of crooked people. I feel like you're one with the people too, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why. Because, like, this is a noble character right here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like honesty. You live by honesty. You live by truth. You have good integrity, great integrity. You feel what I'm saying? You just feel like everyone deserves another chance when other people don't. These are crooked motherfuckers. Like, they don't deserve it. These people are greedy, which I mentioned earlier. The King of Pentacles in reverse. These people could be losing out on businesses, closing businesses, racism, jobs shutting down, you know what I'm saying? Like, these could be companies that were like LLCs in the same sense going down, like sole proprietors and shit like that. Ones that were like struggling, like they completely plummet, you feel what I'm saying? Unless they got like their own recipe and shit like that. I kind of feel like there's going to be a shift in the industry as well. You know, I don't know whether it's music industry or food industry, but it's like there's going to be some changes made to some type of industry here, or a workforce, government, some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? There's going to be a huge change that's going to impact us all. One of us arise from the ashes of the spear. And I kind of feel like this is the reason why it's like you're known for adapting to your habitat. It's just you got to remember, like, who the fuck you are. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is actually pretty good because it's like, if you see like this, let me flip this other way so you guys can see, like, they playing chess on this girl back, right? She take care of all these people, you know what I'm saying? There's like the mother and child and all that, or father and child or whatever, but she's still unhappy. She's the legs to the table. Arise from despair, stepping up, ruining their game, basically. Standing up for yourself. You've been in the dark for way too damn long. Just remembering who the hell you are. But in the same sense too, like I say, this is loss of money. Money could have, whatever type of money this is, whatever commitments that these were, is what has you buried. So if you were buried in debt, it's because, like, you were investing in all the wrong things. You're still, I guess you were still hanging on to the other things that you were invested in, when actually you probably should have just started new. Unexpected income in reverse with the gift in reverse. Yeah. Just fallouts over money. Loss of a job, loss of a home, loss of a car. This feels like starting over, like letting go. Because that could have just been like trapped in financial debt. Arise from the ashes, leave the debt behind. Pride and ego, you know what I'm saying? Confusion, stuck. What am I going to do? So it's like somebody's fighting nail in two. There's a whole lot of work, toil and labor. You're dealing with an official person. You will definitely need a lawyer. Somebody ends up losing an inheritance. What goes around comes around. Like, the tables definitely have turned for sure. And that cup's going to be full. I kind of feel like this bird flipping is basically like people shuffling through like a bunch of papers. Yeah. Be careful of people who are trying to like, this gives me scams. Dirty money. Arise from the ashes of despair. There could be also, there are some opportunities and ways for you to get like money, but you may not like it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's kind of like what this feels like. In order for you to rise through the ashes, you're going to have to accept some jobs or do some things that you don't want to do to have to get you there. You know what I'm saying? So you may have to sit here and actually work 9 to 5 for a little bit, or you may have to sit here and do this, that, and third. So this kind of gives me like something that somebody doesn't want to do, but they man up and have to do it anyway. Because it's like how they was getting money before, it was stressing them out anyway. Look how unhappy this person is. Like, yeah, I've done it this way for so long, and everyone else, they up here, they seem happy, but I'm not at this point. I need to release myself from this burden pretty much and do something that actually makes me happy. In the same sense, I kind of feel like that's what you're saying. It's like, you're confused about it. Like, some type of old lifestyle, some type of way of being, it's still like lingering. Like, this gives me like comfort zone area. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, if you continue to keep doing that, then things will start to decline more and more and more. So you really can't go into a new level and expect to be at the same way that you did at the last level. Like, things are going to change. Like, you know, how Mario World, they used to go through the tunnels, you know what I'm saying? Like in Sonic, you feel what I'm saying? After you finish this zone, you know, you go to the next one, you got to get a different set of keys or a different set of hearts or whatever the case is. You can't do it the same way. There's different obstacles and, you know what I'm saying? Apply your knowledge type shit. It's not saying that you're not capable of doing what you were doing before. It's just now things can be done better. You're in a different territory. You're in a different position now. You're in a different relationship now. Like, you can't deal with this situation the same way that you dealt with it before. Because if you look at this Ace of Wands, she's like holding a baby. So this is a newborn. You ain't going to sit here and fucking just, you know, sling it around like you would like a 3-year-old. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can play with him and toss him in the air. Like, you're going to be very delicate with this. You feel what I'm saying? So this is something you've worked hard for. Protect your reputation, protect your name, protect your family, things of that nature. Like, stand up for yourself. Don't let yourself get buried by like somebody wanting to, basically like, don't get to the point where it's like you gotta kiss somebody's ass to get a check. Because that's also kind of like what I feel like someone's saying, I'm not doing this shit no more, standing up for themselves. And people just have to accept it. I'll get you guys an angel message. So I got angel message 47. Well, angel message 470, angel message 47, angel message 11, angel message number 2. That's funny because the 2 of swords at the bottom, isn't it? Make sure that basically when you look in the mirror, you can accept the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? Have that perfect balance, that yin and yang energy. If you're confused, you know what I'm saying? Take a step back and actually evaluate and look at things as a whole. Ooh, shit. Sorry, you guys. I'll pick this up. But that's what I have for you guys in the month of May. Appreciate you guys coming through. Check out the vibes, man. I'll see you guys next month. All right. Peace.